Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next main adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a main adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. It's almost the weekend. And it's looking like a really good weekend, especially to be in Maine for Father's Day. So let's jump right into it. Let me pull my graphics in. Also, if you just missed our hurricane special, it aired at 7 o'clock on CBS 13. It's now up on our YouTube page. So if you missed it there, you can check it out on our YouTube page, WGME CBS 13 and Fox 23. So that's over there right now. So let's jump right into it. Here's a look at your Father's Day weekend forecast. Friday, we are going to be in a weather warning towards the afternoon for some strong to severe storms, some damaging hail, wind. Localized flooding will also be variables within these cells moving through the state. After that, though, Saturday morning, chance of a couple showers along Maine's coastline bright and early in the morning. But other than that, looking pretty good. Low humidity, temperatures in the 70s. Statewide for both the coastline and the interior for Saturday and Sunday. So let's jump right into tomorrow. We're going to have a partly cloudy start to your Friday, temperatures in the upper 60s. If you want to do a little bit of dog walking or maybe some checking out your garden, do some gardening, I would definitely recommend doing that, especially if you live in the coastline pretty early on in the morning, around 7, 8 o'clock. We'll see a first round of showers around 9, 10 o'clock for both inland and coastline as temperatures begin to increase to the mid to upper 70s. Once we hit around 1, 2 o'clock tomorrow, that's when things could change for the worse. I would say a cold front is beginning to move on through, and some showers and storms will be developing up along that cold front. Once again, damaging winds, hail, some localized flooding. So that'll be the trend for much of the afternoon tomorrow through at least 6, 7 o'clock. So once again, here are our storm threats. Flooding and wind damage damaging wind will be the highest threats with any of these systems. Some slow-moving cells as they move on through could lead to some flash flooding and some lowland locations, some localized flooding. Damaging wind, I think that'll be a big, big threat for tomorrow with any storm that turns strong to severe. Hail is associated with any system that becomes strong or severe, or even a thunderstorm in general, and then tornado very, very, very low. So here's a look at our satellite and radar right now. Those showers, let me highlight them right here, draw them on my screen. Out on the right, we're looking at a cold front to develop right here. I don't think it'll let me draw it, actually. Let's see again. Here we go. The cold front will draw right here, begin to develop. And then once we hit around 5, 6 o'clock, even 4 o'clock, a little bit earlier than that, this cold front will be moving on through Maine. That's when we can see some showers and storms to develop along that cold front. So the Storm Prediction Center did put the majority of Maine into a marginal risk for isolated severe storms. That extends up to northern Oxford, northern Franklin County, parts of central Somerset County, and it leaves rooftop Maine out of that. It also leaves northern Coos County out of the marginal risk. Down in southern New Hampshire, let me zoom out right here. They're looking at a slight risk for a severe storm, some scattered severe storms throughout the afternoon. Anywhere that is under a marginal risk, damaging wind will also be a threat, a little higher threat in those same areas where they are at a slight thunderstorm risk. So let's jump right into the storm tracker when we can start seeing some storms and showers in our area. So around 8 o'clock, like I said, if you want to do some dog walking or hang out with your pets outdoors, do some gardening. If you're on the coastline, I would definitely do that pretty early on. I don't know if they're going to need too much rain, though. We have a couple of rain showers in the morning. One line begins to go through around 11, 12 o'clock down near the coastline. And then this is where we're going to start our weather warn. Just after noon, I think the weather warn will be up for our noon show tomorrow on Friday. You'll have Christian for that one. And around 3 o'clock, we're looking at temperatures in the 80s, the upper 70s. Storm system already developing over near Augusta and southern Somerset County. Then as we head towards, or wrong county, excuse me, as we head towards around 5 or 6 o'clock, Friday, I'm looking at my screen over here too at this monitor. That's why I'm not looking at the camera right now. That's when we're going to see our cold front moving on through. We're looking at some heavier rain showers, heavier downpours associated with those thunderstorms, the reds, darker reds, oranges, and yellows. Once that cold front moves on through, all that humidity, you're going to feel a lot of humidity for Friday. It'll take the humidity away with it. This weekend's going to look very refreshing. Some showers and downpours still going on around 8 o'clock down near southern Maine along Maine's coastline up in Old Orchard Beach. And then we'll have another line early Saturday morning. So Saturday morning, a little bit of rain shower action over in the mid-coast and down east portions of the state at around 7:30. But after that, it's looking absolutely gorgeous. I think things will clear out. We're looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 70s on Saturday, all throughout the 70s for Sunday for Father's Day. Plenty of low humidity and plenty of sun. Something else we need to talk about, though, all that dry and comfortable air will begin to move out as we head towards around Monday and Tuesday of next week. I think that we could get a little bit of a heat wave action going on. We are seeing a heat dome for the majority of the eastern and central portions of the U.S. for next week. Looking at hazy, hot, and unfortunately, I know there's a lot of you out there who don't like the humidity. We'll see some very humid days next week. So prepare for that. Make sure your ACs are working in your car, in your house, or even having anything extra water just in case. It's going to be pretty hot next week. And that's just looking at temperatures, 80s, 90s in some areas. We'll check it out in the 7-day forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes. But the hot temperatures, the humidity, those two together, not good, especially if you're doing any sports outdoors. Just prepare for a very hot and hazy week next week. Perfect for just in time for the beginning of summer, which is next Friday, June 21st. So humidity is looking pretty good for this weekend. Very, very low in the 30s and 40s for Saturday and the Sunday. Once we get to Monday, you're going to start feeling in the air a little bit. It'll be a little bit more pleasant, though, than Tuesday, near the oppressive, uncomfortable categories for Tuesday. And that'll be the trend for much of next week. So if you're heading outside tonight, we're going to be in the low 60s. You know what? Tomorrow, we're going to be in the upper 70s. Some showers and storms developing towards the afternoon. So here's a look at your 7-day Weather Authority forecast. We're looking at a weather warning for tomorrow afternoon due to some strong storms. Very humid for tomorrow. Low humidity throughout the weekend along the coastline. Partly cloudy, then mostly sunny and very, very humid for Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 80s. But check this out more inland. Next week, upper 80s, low 90s. I would not be surprised if we even reach 95, 96 by next Thursday. Still a week out, so these temperatures could really fluctuate over the next couple of days, but it's very, very possible that next week, especially mid to late next week, going to be pretty hot. So the normal high for this time of year, 74 degrees. We'll be in the low 90s next week. So this is something to keep our eye on. So if you're just hopping on, we're talking about some storms going on. I'm going to pull up the storm threat one more time and check out some of your comments. You'll be in OOB storm chasing. Probably around the afternoon and evening hours when we can see some stuff going on in Old Orchard Beach. So looking at some Friday afternoon thunderstorms to develop along a cold front. Flooding will be a possibility. Some of these storms will be very slow moving. We're looking at some localized lowland flooding. For Wednesday, for wind, we're looking at some damaging wind that will be associated with these systems. Hail will also be relevant with any of these storms since tornado chance is very, very low. Hi, Lois. Will you know mile per hour winds? Not yet. I assume they'll probably be around 50, 60 miles per hour. That's usually what the Weather Service issues, but that's typically what happens with some severe storms within this area. Connor, any model saying rain for all day for Saturday? Let's pull up the storm tracker right here. Saturday will be gorgeous. All right, let's see. Oops. We're going to extend it a little bit. This is all Saturday. We'll have storms to start and then pretty good temperatures in the 70s, very clear conditions. You know what? Let's go on to Sunday too. Yep, so here it is. Saturday and Sunday, clear after the 7 o'clock hour, Saturday morning, clear, temperatures in the 70s, very minimum clouds. Looking good, right? All right, I'm looking more of your comments. I'll be gardening and mowing lawn early Friday. Not looking forward to inland temps. Yep, temperatures in the 90s next week, everyone. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. You can tune into Fox 23 at Fox 23 at 10 tonight, excuse me, for another update on these storms for tomorrow. And then CBS 13 at 11 tonight. So hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday and have a great Father's Day weekend to all the fathers out there. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air, online, and through these social channels. Thank you for watching.